likely joined in you likely, thank you, Ale. You likely joined in the last couple of weeks, couple of days, or you may have joined today. So this is the perfect call for you. You're here, and we are super excited to welcome you to our team, the Revolution. Now, you are as part of the Revolution. You are in a winning team. This is the first boss team in the USA. Okay. So it's really an honor for us to welcome you again. Right here on the screen, you'll see the core team. These are the lovely ladies that started the revolution and have expanded it to what it is today. And we are making a bang. We are the fastest growing team in the US, and we are the first team and the only boss team in the US, and the one that has two bosses, Gabi Espino and Jackie Marquez. So trust me that this is just the beginning of a future full of extraordinary achievements for you and your teams. Now, first things first, these are your first steps. Okay. Now, actually, let me backtrack for a second. We're going to go through the guide that you should have received from your upline, the person who, or your sponsor, the person who invited you to the business and is currently your sponsor. So if you didn't receive this welcome back guide, then we'll drop it in the chat later, or in the course of the training. We'll drop it there so you can follow along. But this is going to be your basic guide as you start and kick off your business. Now, first steps are going to be, do not get overwhelmed. This is not on the guide, but don't get overwhelmed. I know, and we know that there's a lot of information. Okay. You are going to get it all. You just have to take a step back, breathe, and do it one step at a time. So first, you need to know and remember that you do not need any experience to start at pharmacy. All you need to do is really now become a megaphone and start sharing this opportunity and your experience with the products with everybody. So as your first step, you're gonna to break that ice, you're going to share this opportunity with 5 people today. You're going to call them. You're going to be like, I don't know what I got myself into, but I am starting a new business and I just want to tell you about it. Okay. So that's your first thing. You're going to become a megaphone and you're going to start to share with absolutely everybody that you have joined this that you are starting this new business and you want to share it with them. Okay. Two, you're going to try the products. The beauty of this business is that we are the product of the products, and we are a network of people that recommend products that we use every single day. Okay. So we're not here to sell. We're not here, like, yes, we are here to sell, but the point is that we do it from our experience, that we're recommending it. We're connecting with people and we're sharing our experience with the products that we already use every day, with all of the people that you have in your circle and outside of your circle, and everybody that you're going to start meeting and starting to build your business with. Okay. So you're going to try the products. You're going to obviously, I'm pretty sure you're going to love the products if you haven't tried them yet. If you just signed up and you haven't received your products yet, well, until you receive those products, you're going to start to build curiosity. You're going to start to tell people how excited you are of the products that you're about to try, how excited you are of the business that you are launching. And you're going to start, that's your step 3. You're going to start creating this curiosity online and in your circle. You're going to start to build anticipation. And you're going to let them know what you're doing. You're going to show them and tell them that you're starting this new business and everything that you want to achieve with it. Okay. You're sharing your vision. You're sharing your excitement. You're sharing what you want to do, and you're sharing your goals. Okay. You're going to start. That is going to be the first way in which you're going to start selling without selling. So now that you've started to build some anticipation, you're starting to share that you have joined this new business, that you're starting this new venture, and that you're super excited. Now you're really going to like step on it and officially start being a megaphone. Everybody needs to know about your new business venture. Everybody. How are they going to know this? When you tell them, you're going to ask them and you're going to invite them to a call or a business launch that you're going to make with your sponsor. That's going to be your first presentation. Okay. This is you launching your business. So you're letting everybody know. You're sharing. Oh my God. It's like when you're throwing a party and you start to tell everybody, oh my God, I'm going to throw a party. Invitation is coming. Invitation is coming. You're giving them a save the date and stuff. And you're letting them know that your party is going to be awesome and that you're going to have this awesome DJ and you're going to play games and you're going to have, we're going to dance. We're going to have supply. We're going to do all of the things. Okay. So you're going to build that same excitement for your business launch. And you're going to schedule a call, and that most likely that call will be scheduled with your sponsor. If they haven't talked to you about that yet, you should definitely ask them. Be like, would you support me with my first business presentation, which is going to be the launch of your business, and you're going to invite all of the people in your circle to that business launch, where you're going to share about you're going to share about your new initiative, your new business, and you're going to share about the opportunity it represents for everybody that would like to join you in this new venture. Okay, so that's going to be your first business presentation. Then you're going to ask your inner circle for support. Okay, that's something really important. Why are we doing that? Why are we asking our inner circle? Because that's how we break the ice. This is you practicing with your inner circle for all of those other people that are going to come and going to be part of your business. Okay, so you're gonna call them. You're gonna call them. You're gonna be like, "Hey, I've started a business with pharmacy, or I've started my own business of distribution of beauty and wellness products." You don't always have to say like you're going to tell them about pharmacy on your business launch, and you're going to tell them that you just started a new business where you are a partner, or you have partnered with an amazing Turkish company that's called Pharmacy. The products are called Pharmacy, but this is your business. Okay, so you're going to let them know, and you're going to ask them for support on your new project. And this is and what would they like to try? You're going to listen to what they would like. You're going to become an expert at listening. You're going to let them tell you oh yeah, you know what, I've been meaning to try this new skincare. Is there something that you would recommend? And that's when you step in and you talk about what is working for you, and you're going to ask them, what type of skin do you have? And so you're going, as you learn more and more, because you're going to have all of the trainings, you will know what to recommend. So don't get overwhelmed. Don't think that you have to know everything from day one. You don't. But these are the steps that you have to start to take in order to get to where you want to get. Okay. So then, number 7, your contacts. Make sure that you build your list of contacts. And if you don't have contacts, which you can't say you don't have contacts, because if you go right now and you just go into your phone book and you click select, like you want to select a contact, you're going to get the exact number of people that you have on your phone. And I bet you that there's most likely more than 100 people there. And if you have 100 people, do you know what that represents for your business? So just giving you that heads up and that little tip. Sorry, guys, I'm going to stand up uh, while I'm doing this. I just hope, Vero, if you can confirm that you can still see me, because I have the full screen
Yes,
on mine. Okay, perfect. Thank
we
you.
see.
All right, thank you. All right, so you're going to use your contact list. And again, if you don't have a contact list, you're going to use millions of people on social media to reach an unlimited amount of people in your market. And as you grow, you're going to discover. Now, remember, all of these are basic things that you do to kickstart your business, but you will start to learn what works for you. What works for your business? What is your niche? Who you connect with? And you're going to have all of the tools to do that here. Okay. So next thing is trainings. Sign up for all your trainings, everything, and you're gonna have access to absolutely every training. I'm gonna show you right now where they're located, so you can watch them. Also, you can watch the recordings. You can watch them at your leisure. The whole point of this business model is that you can do it from your phone and at your own convenience. So if you can't attend the live trainings, which we have every single day of the week at this time every day, you will be able to come back and look at the recordings. And not only do we have them within this time frame, but you also have those that are offered by the European Revolution team that are also in English and in many other different languages. So you'll have access to absolutely all of that. Okay. Number 9, you want to build a 250 PV culture from day one. Okay. So you're starting your own business. You're going to start inviting eventually people to join you in this business venture. And you're going to have to model the behavior that you want from your team members. So you are the one who's going to create that culture. So get accustomed to having that 250 personal volume culture, because that is what's going to make it. Once you have that 250 personal volume culture, you're going to be or have access to all of the incentives in a much easier and smoother way. You're going to get all of the promotions naturally. Everything's just going to come back naturally. And you'll understand what the personal volume is as we go. And you're going to, if you're very new, don't get overwhelmed. Personal volume is the volume that you generate with your consumption or your sales. Okay. And number 10, set goals. A goal or a wish that is not written down is just a wish. Okay. Set a monthly goal. Like, for example, open 20 direct lines. Invite 10 people and have 10 new partners in my business. Make sure that you write those goals, because once you know where you're going, all you need is a plan and a GPS to get there. And that is the easiest part. Okay. The first thing is set your goals. All right. So that was where I was going to spend the most of my time. I'm not going to try to make this call super long. These right here are all of the links that you're going to need. Like we said, we're providing you all of the tools that you're going to need in order to kickstart your business, in order to manage your business in a very efficient way. So you have all of these links are live links. So once you get the PDF, these links will be working. And let me just make sure. Okay. So as an example, the WhatsApp group is the English group that you are probably already a member of. So when you click this, it's going to tell you, obviously it's an external site, and it's going to take you to the WhatsApp. Okay. And you just click. We mainly work with WhatsApp, but we also have boss channel. We also have, the boards channel for corporate, which you're going to have the links here too. Okay. But you just click here, you continue to WhatsApp, and that's it. Like, if you don't have access to it, you request access to it, or I'm sure that if you're here, you already have access to it, but make sure that you duplicate this to every team member that you have, so that they can also have access to all of the team chats. Okay. You have Pharmacy Academy. This is going to take you to the Facebook, to the corporate Facebook, where you're going to get all of the tools. Okay. So again, it's going to give you that. I think I have it open over here. It's going to take you to this website. Okay. So the announcement channel, make sure that you go to the announcement channel. Again, it's a WhatsApp channel. You're going to have to go this. If you have not signed up yet, you're going to have to go through this whole process. You continue to the external site. It's going to take you to the Revolution. Make sure that for the announcement channel, you set up your notifications so that you get notifications when there's a new post. Okay. Because this is or you have to monitor that so you can get all of the promotions and everything, all of the announcements from the different regions and all of that. Okay. So it's important that you monitor that. We try to post everything on our English chat, but it's also your responsibility. And, as you're managing your business, what you should be doing and knowing where all of the resources are. The recordings channel, same thing. It's a WhatsApp channel. Continue to click it. Everything is live. It will take you to the same place, and you have to turn on your notifications. Okay. For catalogs, these are your catalogs. You know that you now have a global business. So we have catalogs for all of the business, for all of the countries where we are open. Okay, these catalogs are pretty much on our pharmacy website. So, but we have added them here for your convenience. So it's an easy to find reach. So if you, let's say you invite somebody in let's say in Colombia, right? So you click on the Colombian catalog, you go to the external website, and it takes you straight to the Colombian catalog. Okay, so you'll see that right here. It changes. You can translate the page to English so that you can understand everything, but it defaults to Spanish because Spanish is the official language in Colombia. All right. So just so you know, this is going to be for all of the catalogs. Okay, let me just go back to Canva. Okay, so that is for all of the catalogs. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. So now, really, your official first steps as you kick off your business is to make a list of 50 people. Okay, you're going to make a list of 50 people, contact those people, and invite them to become your partners or customers. This is the official 3-step plan. You're going to announce the grand opening of your business, which is that presentation that I talked about on the first slide. And you're going to do an unboxing when your kit arrives. Okay. You're going to film yourself and do an unboxing and post it on all of socials. Okay. So these are the basic 3 steps. Why? Because you need a place to start. And this is where you start. You're going to start contacting absolutely everybody. Now, remember, not everybody's going to say yes, but the more people that you contact they're going to be more people that say yes, and that are going to want to be a part of your call, your business launch, and eventually your business or try your products. So, definitely be excited whenever you invite the people on your contact list to be a part of your business launch. You have to show the excitement. You join this with dreams, with goals, and you want them to feel that same excitement. Okay, so always remember that. There's different ways to start earning money, and I'm going to pass it over to my dear Vero for that.
Thank you, Delia. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are so excited to see our English community growing and learning and expanding our business. Like Delia mentioned, this is a little bit overwhelming, so please take your time to review it, to go on all the trainings. Compensation plan call is coming. So this is just going to be like an overall explanation of the ways we earn money here in pharmacy. Remember, it's a lot of ways. We are just going to go quickly to the main ways to to earn the money. So number one, the way we start earning is the easiest is we try the product, we sell the product. When we sell the product, the earning is 50%. You sell 100, immediately you will earn 50% out of the 100 you just sell. So after you're already clear with that you can sell through your link, your personal website, or through just your catalog through friends, you go to places. So it's just those 2 ways to sell the products. Then we have our welcome program. This is very exciting because before we used to get products. Now we get money. We get gift cards. For the first 4 months that you are in pharmacy, with your 125 PV, remember, PV is your personal volume. Personal volume is everything you buy for yourself or you sell through your link. So first month, you will get a $25 gift card that you can use it towards purchasing products. You can sell the products. You can use those products for giveaways. You can also share your gift cards with your friends and new members of your team. Month number 2, you will earn a $50 gift card. Again, you have to do your 125 PV. Month number 3, you will earn $75. And month number 4, here's a mistake. And month number 4, you will earn a $100 gift card. Remember, has to be consecutive months. If you miss 1 month, unfortunately, on your 3rd month, you won't get your gift card. So remember, you have to do it 4 months in a row with 125 PV. PV, again, is personal volume. And then the gift cards is worth it for a year, and then it will be worth it for one-time use. No, all of them combined is just one-time gift card use. Okay, Delia, you can keep going. Perfect. This one from now on is gonna be your best friend. It's gonna be your Bible. You're gonna print it out. You're gonna put it in your desktop. You're gonna put it in the fridge, everywhere, because this one is gonna be our volume and bonus levels. I'm not gonna explain it right now, but like I say, it's a lot of information. But like you can see, we go with points, and those points give you a percentage. Every time you reach a volume, it's gonna give you a percentage of earnings. So remember, this is gonna be your best friend, your Bible from now on. And then next time when we do compensation plan, please, everyone, have this picture printed out, whatever you want in your phones, next to you. Now, the way we earn group bonus. The group bonus is like every time a team member joins your team with 125 PV, means it's a qualified pharmacy influencer, is gonna give you points to your group volumes. The GV is your group volume. Every time you sell or every time you register a new member, is gonna give you the points. How we earn money from our team. Always the difference. Like you see here, you're gonna see an example. I'm Vero, this is you, Vero, and I have Emily. So me, Vero, I'm already reaching to the 25% in bonus. And then I have Emily in my structure, in my team, and she reached out by the end of the month, she reached out the 15%. I'm gonna make the difference between me and Emily. In every team member that is in a direct line, you're gonna make the difference. In this case, the difference between the 25 and the 15 is 10%. So I'm gonna make 10% out of Emily, that she has a 2,000 group volume. In this case, I'm gonna make $200 out of Emily. Can you imagine if you register five pharmacy influencers, 5 friends, and all of them reach out the 15%, and then at the end of the month, you're gonna earn $200 per each member of your team. So remember, it's always gonna be the difference between your percentage and the person that is below you. Okay, keep going, Delia. Thank you. Now we have, I like it to call cash bonus instead of leadership bonus, because we also have leadership bonus. Cash bonus is a bonus that we earn when we reach our directors. So our director is when we start our highest titles of the company. We start in director all the way to executive boss. So every time you reach each director and you keep it for 3 months in a row, consecutive months, you're gonna earn a cash bonus. It's a one-time bonus. For example, in director, you get 1,000, bronze 1,000, golden 2,000, all the way to $500,000. And then we have one of our favorites, that is a car bonus. They call it car bonus. If you want to go and buy a car with the bonus, you can do it, but actually it's money. It's cash, like gonna deposit directly to your wallet when you reach golden director. What is golden director? It's our 3rd level of directors. Means that you have two legs under your team, and this is a monthly bonus. Difference of the cash bonus. Cash bonus is a one time, and car bonus is a monthly director that reach goes from 350 to 700. You can go shopping, you can travel, you can do whatever you want with that money. And then our terminology that I was explaining, PV, remember, is personal volume, is everything you buy for yourself or you sell through your link. GV is group volume, is the sum of the personal volume with your team volume. So both combined, it makes the whole group volume. And FI is pharmacy influencer. Before we used to call them beauty influencer, but now a lot of men are joining our team. So we better call them FI as a pharmacy influencers. And like you see here, if you click compensation plan, it takes you directly to a call, right, Delia? If I'm right? Yes, to a compensation plan call. But like I say, we're gonna do a compensation plan call, I think in 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that one. Back at you, Delia.
Thank you so much, Vero. Yes, we're going to have a compensation plan, but if you want to, you also have access to the compensation plans that are already on our YouTube channel. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then here we have the links to all of our basic trainings. Again, if you have just started within the last few days, within the last couple of weeks, you definitely want to make sure that you watch these more, like watch either these are like pretty basic or a version of these, because since we have them every week, you get different versions and it gets explained by different people, and sometimes you connect better with other people. Maybe I speak too fast and you connect better with how our teammate Catherine does it, right? So make sure that when you're looking at your trainings, you try more than once, because the more that you watch these trainings, the more you're going to retain them, and you're going to be able to duplicate them with your team members. So remember, everything here is really about duplication. We're not reinventing the wheel. We are pretty much using the tools that we have, and we're sharing them with our partners, with our associates, because if they do, like, if they duplicate what you're doing, you know what's going to happen? It's going to multiply. So when you duplicate, you multiply the results, right? So that's how your team is going to grow. So just always remember that. Utilize the tools that you have, and then adjust it to your own style, right? Because like I said, everybody has their own style, everybody has their own niche, everybody connects differently with people. You may identify with makeup, I identify with skincare, Vero may identify with nutrition. So find your sweet spot and use that as you're beginning your business. As you grow your business, you will expand and you will start to talk about everything else. But that's going to start to happen naturally the more that you train yourself. Do it at your own pace. But always remember, you have to open your business every single day. Okay. And the same way that you see a brick and mortar business opening their doors every single day, you have to do the same. It's not going to happen magically just because we put ourselves online or because we post a flyer. We have to come out and talk about our business. We have to come out and share our experience with our products, because people are going to connect with you. They're not going to buy your product just because it's your product. They're going to buy because they trust you and what you're sharing with them. And because they're going to see that you are the product of the product. Okay. So right here, like I was saying, I'm sorry.
We have a question here. I know
Okay, yes.
that we're not supposed to be answering about compensation plan, but it's coming. But yes, Pablo, he says, does the PV points get carried over the following month, or every month starts a new one? Correct. Every month it starts a new one. For that, the importance of the PV, the 125, but we're going to do the culture of 250 PV. Remember, you can do your PV through your personal purchases or selling through your link. If you don't need anything, but eventually you're gonna love the product so much that you wanna be like buying everything, trying everything, because like we say, we're buying at a discount and we're getting paid to use and consume the products. So yes, every month is a new month. You're
Yes.
welcome.
Every month is, yes. And just to add to what Vero was saying, every month is a new month. And this is why this is so important, because every month you have the ability to earn between 3 and 25% of everything you generate and your team generates. So you want to make sure that also, success loves speed, right? So you want to make sure that you every day, and think about it this way. Every month you in order for you to make money from your business, you have to be qualified. How do you become qualified? With your 125 points, right? Now remember, and like each you should know this already, but each point is $1.10. Right. So when you calculate, you just have to do the conversion. We're not going to talk about that in depth, but I want you to understand that when we're talking about being qualified, it's going to be around 139 in dollar value every month in order for you to be qualified to get your residual income from all of. As you grow, you're going to start earning residual income. As you invite people onto your team, you're going to start earning that residual income. Okay. And every month as you grow, you're going to earn that quicker and quicker. It's not like even though you're starting from zero every month, as you grow every month, those milestones are reached quicker and quicker. Okay. And as a business owner, I'm pretty sure that you want to make more than $139. So what the way that I think about it is I don't even think about the qualification because that's just part of my business. I obviously want to make more than $139. So that's like a must. And the reason why I was saying about the 250 culture is because at a minimum, we should model that behavior for everybody that comes in because that puts everybody at a 3%. Look at the bottom here. When I use the cursor, it just goes down. But at the bottom of the line, it says 3%, 200 points. So with 200 points, or 200 points, you're already at 3%. 250, you are already on your way to 6%. Okay. So that means that the person that has 2%, 3% on their PV is going to get 3% cashback as well of that volume.
So
Okay.
just imagine if you register with the $299 kit, immediately you're gonna get 3%. Imagine that you don't register nobody, you don't sell through your link, you just purchase your kit. The next month you're gonna get 3% just from registering, having your own business, your own personal website, your link through sale. So it's like everything is a win-win in the company. So for that, the more you bring the business to other people, you share the opportunity. For me, it's the opportunity, sharing the opportunity to others. And then remember, the kids give you a lot of points. For example, 299 gives you 270 points. So there is, for you in your group volume, you already have $270, 270 points towards your volume and your percentage level.
And remember, yes, exactly. Then remember that this is something that you're building. This is something that you're building. So it's going to take, it's going to take a little bit of time. You're gonna go at your own pace, but in the meantime, you're already going to be generating from your sales, right? Because you have to have a balance between your
Yes.
sales and your team building. Okay. You may be focused only on sales, and that is absolutely fine too, because you know that that's your straightforward commission of 50% of everything that you sell. So if you sell 100, you make 50. That is that is fixed for everybody. You know that you're going to have that immediate money as you're working your business. This what we're talking about right now, the pay structure that we're talking about now is the incentives. It's the residual income that you build as you grow your team. As you grow your team, you start to earn not only on what you're generating, but what your team is generating. And just remember, this here, if it's your PV, and let's say it's somebody that you're just, let's say not some of us, not because I actually do the business, but for example, sometimes we have people that join for the discount but they become regular consumers, let's say, of our nutrition. And every month, because they're buying and purchasing every month, it's almost like they get a discount because they get some cash back so that they can use towards their next purchase. So every month they're gonna like even that is a selling point right there when you're inviting people, and that counts towards your GV, and you're gonna make a percentage of that as well. So this is why this is gonna be your best friend, because this guides you, and it also helps you set your goals for 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 every month, right? And yes, you do have to remember every month start from zero. So you can be like at the end, like this, and trust me that the end of the month, this week is going to be the best week, because it's when the excitement builds and everybody,
Exactly.
because you're technically still building your check for next month. So it's like when people say like, oh no, you know what? The month is over. I only have a week left. I'm just going to start next month. Why? Right now you're building your check for next month.
I know.
So you want to make it better, and everybody starts to move, and it gets really exciting, because I've seen people go from like they have
So
like 500 GV to like 5,000. They become a director in a week.
in a
it,
week.
it's even happened in 2 days, right? Like we've seen
Remember,
that
you can
happen.
build your check in 1 week. In the last week of the month, you can do whatever you want with your business. You can become a director, you can reach your sales, anything that you want in the last week is where the magic comes out, right, Delia?
Yeah, exactly. It's like people love the urgency of it. I mean, if we worked every single week of the month at the way that we work the way that people normally work the end of the month, then everybody would be already a millionaire. But we like to procrastinate, and we like to wait till the last minute, and that's when everybody starts to like, oh, you know what? Let me wait, and that's when they start moving, because they realize the urgency. And so you have to take advantage of those moments too, and not wait and not be like, oh, you know what, I'm going to wait till next month. No, you don't know what next month's promotions are going to be. You have to take advantage of today's promotions. You have to take advantage of today, because today you're building next month's check. And also, whatever you sell today, you're still going to get within the next 48 hours in terms of commission on your wallet. So the commissions you get sooner than your bonuses. Okay, so just always remember that. uh, so just on that note, I invite you all to take advantage of this last week and go and build that check. If you just joined, I mean, I think you said something about
2 weeks.
joining a few weeks ago. Yeah, a
Uh-huh.
couple of weeks ago. Take advantage of this last week and make a killing. Go and build that check and see what you're capable of. And trust me, next week is going to be even better. Okay, so just I invite everybody to take their business into their hands, and just yell it to the world. Share it with the world, how happy and how excited you are to have your own business, and that you are ready to make and take your life to the next level. So welcome everybody. Thank you
Welcome,
so
everyone.
much for your time. And we'll make sure to join us tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow is Wednesday, right? So tomorrow, oh wait,
Is
oh no, it's very important that you hear this. You guys are still new. You have to take advantage. Every week we have an opportunity call. That's where we're talking about the business to new prospects. So if you are not ready to share and explain exactly how the business works and all of that, take advantage of our opportunity calls. Invite them to that call, and tomorrow we're going to do the work for you. Okay, we're going to share the opportunity, and then all you have to do is follow up with them and close them. Okay, so as homework, actually, as homework, go and invite those 5 people we were talking about. Invite them to the opportunity call tomorrow. Okay, I don't know if you wanted to say anything else,
no,
Betty.
we have a question, but it says, what happened when people came on my team every month with 125? How much points do I do? Let's leave all these questions for compensation plan, because we can't extend ourselves here with this. But remember, the 1.10 dollars is for the purchases and the sales. But when a team member makes 125 points, you earn the 125 points for your GB. So that's what you need to know, is like If your team member makes 125, that adds to your group volume. What can I
Yes.
get some that might be in my team to join this meeting? Can I send the
Hello?
link to them? Yes, Pablo. The link is going to be posted in the chat for tomorrow opportunity call. That's going to be at 8 o'clock tomorrow
In the
night.
chat.
Every Wednesday, remember, every Wednesday we have opportunity call, and it's always going to be in the chat. So just go ahead, everyone, and send that link to all your contacts, all your friends, and we will see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
Yes, 8 o'clock tomorrow, opportunity call. Every Tuesday we have these calls, so all of your new team members can join this call. You can join it again if you want to go over it again. If you do not have the guide, we're gonna place it on the chat as well. And any questions that you have, put them on the chat. We'll try to answer anything that we can help you answer. We're going to plan a compensation call for when is it, next week?
And not following, I think it's like in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
We'll
but
keep
if
you
you want it,
posted.
but if you need the compensation call, it's on the welcome guide. You have a recording of the compensation call on the welcome guide into the new one that is live, but you still have the information on the recording site and on the welcome guide, so you don't have to wait for those 2 weeks. You can do that there, and then also feel free to place your questions on the chat. Everybody will help you there as well. Okay.
I think we're good.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone, to join, to be here. Have an amazing night. Bye.
Have an amazing night, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.